Eugenie Bouchard. Her opponent, from Italy, the number 2 seed, Camila Giorgi.
Well, the tennis not too far away from resuming here at the Hobart International as we work through the backlog on a difficult day weather-wise. Just recapping, Dominika Sibylkova through a little bit earlier, 7-5, 6-3 over Kiki Bertens, and that was a quarter-final, so she's through to the semis. She'll play the winner of the match about to start here between Eugenie Bouchard and Camila Giorgi at 20 past 10 in the evening here. And Heather Watson just getting past Monica Niculescu's second round match. Rain delayed from last night, over 3 hours, and she'll come back following this match between Giorgi and Bouchard to take on Joanna Larson. And the winner of that match will take on Elise Cornet, who gets the walkover into the semis with the injury to Mona Bartle, who pulled out earlier today. So Bouchard had a terrific first round win over Bethany Maddox-Sands. Much tougher assignment against Alison van Oudewijk of Belgium, 6-4, 7-5. In the second round, Giorgi getting past Serena Diaz in the first round. And a good win against Naoya Hibino of Japan in the second round.
Over Naoya Hibino, 7-6, 6-1. She's the number 2 seed here in Hobart. Please put your hands together for Italy's Camila Giorgi. A straight sets win in round 1 over American Bethany Maddox-Sands set the tone for Jeannie here in Hobart. Even though the going was a little tough in round 2, she triumphed over Alison van Oudewijk, 6-4, 7-5. Jeannie's world ranking currently sits at 47 after reaching a career high of 5 in the world. Please give a big round of applause to Eugenie Bouchard from Canada.
Certainly the fans enjoying having Eugenie here. Former world number 5 just 2 years ago. Tough 2015 is well documented. Encouraging start to 2016 quarter-finalists in Shenzhen, looking for a semi-final berth here. Camila Giorgi, of course, the last 2 years that ranking has stayed about the same in the early 30s. Going to try and take the next step and get up towards the top 20, top 30. Of course, Camilla's dad, Sergio, in the crowd. It looks like he's got himself a nice little cup of coffee, rugged up. Running around Serge all day. Gets a bit fidgety.
Minutes.
Of course, Thomas Hockstedt guiding the fortunes of Eugenie Bouchard, who's coached many of the leading female players in the game. So big game this one. Giorgi, the number 2 seed, Bouchard, certainly the big draw card of the tournament, and of all the players in the draw, has been ranked the highest. Surge.
Two minutes. One minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this quarterfinal match will be played to the best of 3 tiebreak sets. Camila Giorgi won the toss and chose to serve. Time.
So going to be Camila Giorgi to get us underway. The winner of this match to take on Dominika Sibylkova, the 3rd seed, who got through a little bit earlier. Well, there's some intent. There's some intent from Bouchard early. Aggressive on the return.
Out. Love 30. love 40.
So a good aggressive start here by Bouchard, getting Giorgi under pressure. Opening service game. Saw Eugenie just dismantle Bethany Maddox-Sands in the first match. Had a contrasting second round match. Much tougher against Van Uytvanck.
15-40. Game Bouchard.
Great start. Breaks serve in the opening game.
First game.
Aggressive on that first return and covering the court well, Eugenie Bouchard. If you're just joining our coverage, of course, tough day weather-wise. We're working our way through the backlog of matches here. Meant to finish a lot earlier than what we're going to finish, which will mean that semi-final day tomorrow. Just keep an eye on where you're watching our live stream here at hobartinternational.com.au for the scheduled times of our semi-finals tomorrow. That to be determined. So in terms of suitable rest and how late we go here tonight. And we'll certainly bring you that news as soon as it's available.
$15. 15-30. Serio. Oh. 40-30.
Gee, great return. The returners have been terrific so far. Bouchard breaking the Giorgi serve in the opening game, and now Camila Giorgi really putting some pressure on the Bouchard serve with some wicked returns. Yeah, great serve down the tee. Both these players have had to wait around a long time, get themselves to match mode and focused. Certainly both come with a very aggressive mindset. Too good from Giorgi, superb.
Yes. Advantage Bouchard. Game Bouchard.
So good hold, under a lot of pressure in that service game.
It's 2 games still off.
Just recapping that news, no Mona Bartle pulling out earlier today, was scheduled to play the final match against Alicia Cornet, which means Cornet gets a walkover in the semi-finals. Mona having to pull that with that back injury that she suffered yesterday against Naomi Osaka. Just didn't quite recover.
$15-0.
Oh. Oh. This pair's going to keep the lines people busy. Some quick stuff here. Good pace.
30-50. $40-15.
So Giorgi throws in her first double. Still a game point here to get on the board. Serve broken first up. Oh, good hands at the net. Michael May has stepped in. Good to see you.
Yes, Brett, it's been one of those days, hasn't it? I've had to be down there and waiting and then liaising with officials and getting information. It's been a very taxing day on everyone. WTA officials, I must say, do a magnificent job in these situations when rain delays, etc. They're very good.
Game, Giorgi.
So Giorgi's been able to get a breaker serve of her own. Tough to hold serve here. Bit of firepower between these two.
Yes, Jeannie off to a really good start, and both her and Camila having to wait so long today. It's just been Hobart's weather playing up on us. But it's all clear at the moment, and we're going to go through as long as it takes to get this and the next match out of the way.
Love. Very low.
Pushed it wide.
30-15.
Both girls whipping that ball from one end of the court to the other in powerful style. Right in the corner from Giorgi. A cool night in Hobart, around 9 degrees, so we've been reliably informed, and it's January 14. Got up as high as 33 yesterday.
Game, Giorgi.
Service hold for Camila Giorgi, 3-2.
Bouchard leads 3-2.
In the first set in this quarter-final at the Hobart International 2016. We just saw Heather Watson go through to the quarter-finals, and she'll need to recover very quickly because she will play Johanna Larsson from Sweden in a quarter-final. So it's just one of those days for the players. They need to back up, and we've had significant loss here with rain over the period of the day. But we kicked it off okay. Started off in the doubles with Annabel Medina Garrigues and Arantxa Paris Antonia from Spain, the #1 seeds, getting the job done over Shuko Aoyama and Makoto Ninomiya. So a win, I think it was, went to a tie break, a super tie break. And then Kiki Bertens and Dominika Cibulkova, and it was Cibulkova who got it done, the #3 seed over Kiki Bertens from the Netherlands. Just saw a completed match, second round match that was held over from last night. Heather Watson prevailing in 3 sets over Monica Niculescu. Bouchard to serve, up a break in the first set. We went for it down the line and couldn't quite squeeze it there.
Love 15.
Not sure that we're going to see the amount of rallies that we had in the previous match with Watson and Niculescu. These girls are pretty keen to get a result. Down the tee from Bouchard. Fortunate net cord.
15-30. Aerial.
Just long.
30-40.
Opportunity here for Giorgi to get a break back.
Use.
Way off the radar, that one.
Advantage, Bouchard.
Sat up and Giorgi couldn't put it away. The second serve. High quality match this. Bad miss from Bouchard.
Use. Let first. Advantage, Bouchard.
Oh, a bit of a struggle here for Eugenie.
Game, Bouchard.
She finally gets there and holds 4-2, first set.
Bouchard leads 4-2. Love 15. Love 30. Love
Left it
40.
long. Bouchard looking at a second break of service. This first set.
Fifteen 40.
Gives Bouchard a look at a second serve here. And just caught part of the line. Looked like a mishit there from Giorgi, but the top spin on that ball and just cut the line. 30-40 on the fight back. Another look at a second serve for Bouchard. There it is, a second break of serve for Eugenie Bouchard at the Hobart International 2016. She's up 5-2 first set. Big day today, not so much in terms of the amount of tennis played, but very frustrating for the fans. A lot of time lost through rain delays, just as the ground staff get the court ready to go. Another downpour. So it's been a bit of a theme here at Hobart. Frustrating night last night, ended around 11 o'clock. And a doubles match having to be moved across this morning to another court where Jun Han and Christina McCall prevailed over Dadia Urak and Nicole Melikar, the fourth seeds going out of the tournament in the doubles. Here's Bouchard serving for the first set.
Left first. Love. Steady up. Left first.
It's a couple of points away from taking the first set.
Out. 30-15.
Even though Camila Giorgi is down 5-2, 30-15, just get the feeling that she's going to be in this game still for a fair while. Pushing it long, 30 all. Oh, too good. Too good.
40-30.
A cracking shot. A double hand, backhand from Bouchard. Sets up set point.
Yes.
Well, she's a fighter, Camila Giorgi. Stays in it to juice. Bouchard worked very hard for this first set.
advantage, Giorgi.
All of a sudden, breakback point for Camila Giorgi. Down 2 breaks though in this first set. Cracking shot, just taking part of the tape on its way, so Camila Giorgi breaks back. It's 5-3. First set. Women's quarterfinals action here in Hobart. Quite a cool night, but once the players get into the match, I think it'll be comfortable enough. Long.
Love 15.
Well, she's going to have to really work hard on this serve. Camila Giorgi. First serve percentages spiraling downward.
Love 30.
Oh, just whipped it back. Magnificent from Bouchard. Set point for Eugenie Bouchard. Well, she had 3 set points and only needed 1 opportunity, so the first set goes to the Canadian. 6-3, women's singles quarterfinals here at the Hobart International 2016. So that match, well, that set only taking around 25-30 minutes. So Eugenie getting it done very, very quickly, Brett Phillips, and she was impressive there. Giorgi got some work to do on serve. Her, as I said just a moment ago, the percentage first serves in, spiraling
We have 7 balls.
downward.
Yeah, a bit of firepower between the two, that's for sure. Quick points.
Is that
Geez,
the
some
one?
good stroke play. Just actually ducked down to get a hot chocolate because it is cool, and the girls, I think their arms are about to fall off. They've served a record number of coffees
Yeah,
and
the
hot
rest of them,
chocolates
we have
tonight
7, I think. How many you have?
to keep the folk warm
Yeah.
here at the
Yes.
Hobart
Yeah, the
International
ball,
as we have ticked past 11 in the evening.
Yeah. No, we have.
And you certainly don't blame them wanting to hop into their vehicles and get home, because it's been a long day. A lot of interruptions.
Yeah, no, the few of the loyal folk will they'll stick it out. Brought the appropriate clothing and blankets and rugs. So, got to get through these quarterfinals. The good news is that the bad weather we've had today is certainly not around right now, which is good. Giving us a nice little run here tonight. Sybil Cova through. Heather Watson through, and she's got to come back again to take on Joanna Larson. But
Yes.
Bouchard back to a bit of the first round form here, where she dismantled Matic Sands. Lost a little bit of that rhythm in the second match against Van Uytvanck of Belgium. Had to really sort of guts that out and just find a way to win. Back to some really good fluent tennis tonight, but Giorgi also good stroke maker, but Eugenie's just had the upper hand in the bigger points.
It's been fascinating being down in the Players' Lounge, Brett, watching the players go through the waiting game down there. And as I said to Heather Watson, she was smiling away. She perhaps didn't think she was smiling having to wait, but she's such a pleasant person and well, pretty upbeat all the time.
Gee, I've got to say, I thought she was almost done. Niculescu, it's a great fight back. She is a tough customer to play. As Heather said to you, long points, just mentally staying focused. Just throws so much different stuff back over the net, Niculescu.
Yes, she's just a very, very, very competitive beast is Monica. Always in the game.
Well, she can be breathtaking, just taking that ball really early.
Love 40.
Eugenie hasn't had too much trouble on serve in this match, but she's in a bit of it right at the moment.
15-40.
And Giorgi's challenge, of course, regardless of what happens in this tournament in 2016, is to try and really take what is a pretty decent game, but take it to the next level, find that consistency week in, week out on the tour. She can certainly play. Trying to back it up.
Correction balls got replayed upon.
Didn't quite get there. Flick it back over the net, Giorgi. But Bouchard fighting back here. These two players are certainly quality, and Giorgi just needs to get out of that middle 35 ranking or so.
It's great returning, superb returning.
First game,
Break a serve to start this second set.
The task is now, as you've said so many times on this telecast, Brett, that it's not a break until you hold. And she's faced with that dilemma right now because she's dropped a serve a few times in this match. It cost her the first set.
Yeah, well, only serving it. I mean, both girls are only serving at 50 and 52%, so they can certainly get some better value rather than having to sort of go into these aggressive rallies all the time. Try and get some free points off the serve. Eugenie served the 3 aces. She's got the ability to serve the bigger clutch serve.
Been impressed with the clean hitting of the players. They're very clean through the ball.
Love 15. Love 30.
In trouble again.
Love 40. Game Bouchard.
Just wonderfully done, and once again, Camila Giorgi's serve is broken. So the break back straight away from Bouchard after she lost her service. First game of this second set.
Oh, beautifully played. Nice little change up. Gee, what a contrast this game is to the previous game with Monica Niculescu. This is all that firepower. And a bit of touch as well. Good racket control there from Bouchard.
$15-0. $30-15.
There's that big serve, booming serve that you were talking about, Brett.
Yeah, fourth ace. Anytime you can get a free point, all the better. Good variety, Giorgi, in that she holds the racket. Just that little flick of the wrist can go cross court. She can go with the off forehand. Disguises it quite well.
$40-30.
Using every inch of the court.
Yes.
Well, the last two service games, Giorgi's been able to put sufficient pressure on the Bouchard serve and has got herself into a situation where she can, well, she broke in the first game, and now she's at deuce here, looking to break straight back again.
Advantage Bouchard.
Oh, it's a good hold for Eugenie after a couple of breaks of serve to start the second set. A set and 2-1 up here in this quarterfinal. Winner to take on Dominika Sipulkova through earlier. Late Thursday night here in Hobart. Just gone 11:15 in the evening. Still got Heather Watson, Joanna Larson to come. This match going quickly though, 49 minutes.
Not much rest for Heather after she's came out 3-1 and then had to win that in the tiebreaker. we just had the feeling that oh well, Watson, Heather will come out and she'll tidy things up nicely and get it going. But you just cannot count Monica Nicolescu out of the equation, and she fought back and I think had a couple of match points herself. So
it was never going to be easy.
No.
Never straightforward.
A nice little chat to Annabel Medina Garrigues from Spain today, and just having a last season on the tour. So she's going to retire from the tour after this this season, and she reckons she's enjoyed. It's been the time of her life. She's had a ranking in the doubles, I think, career at 3 and singles 16 at one point. So
once upon a time, I mean, sort of those who are following the game the last few years more probably know her as just a doubles player, but back in the day, a very competent singles player. Sort of followed on. We had Rancha Sanchez Vicario, then Annabel Medina Garrigues.
Yep. Just
love saying the name.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll finish this tournament, Brett, I reckon, with fluent in Spanish, a little bit of Japanese, a touch of Slovakian. I got on Google today, and Dominika Sipulkova was just over from me, and I got onto Google and I said, hello, how are you in Croatian? And she corrected me, of course, because it wasn't quite right.
So is that what happens when you're not here and not on court? You just got a little room locked away in the clubhouse there and do not disturb for about half an hour as you...
Just have to do the exercises of the tongue and all that sort of thing. It's very difficult to get those names out. Such an enjoyable part of the tournament for me is to be able to get down at ground level, have a chat to the players in the players' lounge, and then to be able to chat to them on court at the end of matches. They're pretty good with their time, all the players. Much better service game, this one, from Camila Giorgi.
Took it early. Just set up nicely for Bouchard. Got the early strike. It's one thing watching Roger Federer up in Brisbane up close last week. Just how early he takes the ball all the time. Always attacking. Beautiful stuff from Bouchard cross court.
40-30.
That ability to take a bit of time away from your opponent.
Here's Roger.
Geez, we'd love to see him win one more. Surely Novak can just have an off day.
It's not beyond him. And I think that is the driving force with him. I think he wants to win another one, obviously. On the blink of an eye, Giorgi in trouble again on serve, but it's a deuce. Was 40 love. So a good fight back here from Bouchard.
Black first.
at the back of the box here. Staff have brought in breakfast for us.
Supper, breakfast. What time is it? What day is it? No idea.
It's 5 a.m. it feels like.
This is just the curtain raiser for the Australian Open. Well, I don't think we'll ever have a repeat of 4:33 in the morning. Is that the famous time when Leighton beat Baghdadis all those years ago? Surely he's got.
Advantage Bouchard.
Surely he hasn't got one more of those left. His 20th and final edition.
I doubt it. I don't think those little pins are going to carry him into that sort of time frame.
So Bouchard here, a real chance to cement a very good advantage. Goes long, she gets the break. 6-3, 3-1.
Bouchard leads 3-1.
A bit of vocal support late at night as well. Under an hour.
Love 15.
Third double. Thrown in the 4 aces.
Out. 15-0.
Too good. On a mission. It's a very impressive start to 2016. Yeah, Sergio's not heavy. He's just beside himself at this stage. Only the two coaching crews are sitting quite close.
Game Bouchard.
Pushed it wide, did
Bouchard leads
Giorgi, and
4-1.
he's up out of his chair is Sergio, and he's throwing his arms around like a windmill.
Camila wants
He said,
Serge to come down too. For a word.
I need to come and see you.
He didn't enjoy that last game.
He didn't, no. I reckon he's got the answer, and he's going to deliver that message in a couple of seconds. Or the answers. Yes. I don't know that they've made eye contact yet. I think Camila is listening. Don't think she's quite focused on Sergio just at the moment.
A tough night so far. This is good stuff from Bouchard.
Time.
I suppose for Giorgi, she's got to remember she is taking on a girl who only 18 months ago was in a Wimbledon final. I'm going to let you go, Michael, because the way this game's going, might be required elsewhere.
Thanks, Brett.
Giorgi, 1-4 down and a set.
15 love. 3 love. Let first. Forty love. Game, Giorgi. Bouchard leads 4 games to 2.
So at least Camila able to hold and try and see if she can make some inroads. Just been tough against the Bouchard serve. 6-3, 4-2, looking for a berth in the semi-finals here at Hobart.
Love 15. $15.
Yeah, beautiful serve down the tee. Good coverage as well to get to that net and put it away. Looking the goods here. Eugenie Bouchard, good solid week.
$15. Let first serve. Game, Bouchard. New balls, please. Bouchard leads 5 games to 2.
So on her way here, Eugenie Bouchard. 6-3, 5-2, been another good display. Very convincing in her first round against Bethany Maddox-Sands. Tougher one, as we mentioned, against Van Hoedvank, a different style of game. Different conditions that day. 6-4, 7-5 was the scoreline tonight. Well, certainly been plenty of firepower right from the outset, both these players. Relatively quick points.
Time.
So just confirming schedule for tomorrow. You can check it all out, hobartinternational.com.au, where you're watching our live stream. Doubles semi-final to start the day. That'll be at 11 o'clock local time. Annabelle Medina Garrigues, Arantxa Parasantonia, up against Kimberly Beryl and Jamila Wolf. And that'll be followed by the first of the women's semis, not before 1 o'clock Hobart time tomorrow. Dominika Sibulkova to take on the winner, likely to be from here, Bouchard.
Love 15.
And then not before 5:30 tomorrow afternoon, Elise Cornet of France up against the winner of our next match, Heather Watson and Joanna Larson. It'll be followed in the evening by the other women's semi-final of the doubles. Kiki Burtons and Joanna Larson defending their title up against Yan of China and McHale of the United States. You can check out all the schedule by just flicking across to the order of play. Schedules section here at hobartinternational.com.au. Giorgi trying to hold. Make Eugenie Bouchard come out and serve for the match. Fifth double fault for Giorgi. So first match point here for Bouchard.
40. Left first serve.
And a double fault. Not a way you want to go out. Sixth double fault for Camila Giorgi and Eugenie Bouchard. 1 hour and 8 minutes. Gets through to the semi-finals here at the Hobart International. Hasn't dropped a set so far this week here in Hobart. We'll hear from Eugenie with Michael Maley down on the court as Camila Giorgi makes her way off court, and she'll head to Melbourne for the Australian Open.
Congratulations through to a semi-final. Things looked like they just clicked into place for you tonight.
Yeah, luckily I was able to find my game. It's very cold out, so thank you guys for staying. You guys look really warm in your blankets. I'm jealous.
And through to a semi-final, Dominika Cibulkova is your next opponent. What's the form like against her?
It'll be exciting to play her. She has a great game, and I had a great match against her at the U.S. Open, obviously. So I'm looking forward to playing and enjoying another day in Hobart.
And how did you keep positive? How did you fill in your day? Because it's been very frustrating. You never know when you're going to play. You think, oh, it might be now, it might be later. What have you been doing today?
Yeah, that's the way it is with tennis. You never know. I went back to the hotel. I slept. I watched The Martian. I just did a bunch of random things and rested, and here I am.
Congratulations. Well done, Eugenie Bouchard, through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, in convincing style tonight. We've got one more match to bring you, folks. Joanna Larson coming up against Heather Watson, who had to play a little bit earlier. Her second round match against Monica Nicolescu. Hopefully she's had a bit of a break. We'll bring you that match very shortly. Don't go away.